Hello friend, this is Swapnil and welcome to Learn SAP App. So in this session, we are going to see how to create a table and append the data to a table based on a button click in SAP WebDim Pro application. Okay. So in my last video, I have already told you what is a WebDim Pro. So it is a technology to develop the ABAP-based ERP application, or you can say web application. Okay. So I had created a simple WebDim Pro application in my last video, and if you didn't watch this video, then you may find a link in the description, so please check it out. So here we will see how to fill a table created on view based on a button click in WebDim Pro application. Okay, but wait, if you are the first time on my channel, then please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification of upcoming videos on WebDim Pro. Okay, so let's go to the SAP system.
In today's session, we are going to see how to create a table and how to get that fetch the data from the custom table and to display in a UI element of table in the WebDim Pro. Okay, so let's start. So first I will tell you this the table. This is the custom table which I have created for our requirement, and in this table contains some data. Okay, say this is the data. Okay, so we are going to display this data in our WebDimper application. Okay, so how to do that? Let's go to the SAT. So I'm in my SAT. Okay, so we'll create the applications or test emp data. Okay, and we will click on the create. So give the name as the em employee data web component, and we'll give the name as a main window, and we will give as a first view. Okay, so whenever we will create the when we will create the component in the WebDim, it will automatically create a component controller, component interface, view, and window. Okay, so now what we have to do is we just need to create the node and attributes. Okay, in the context of the component controller. Okay, so for the node, what we are so first of all we will go to the edit mode. Okay, then right click on the context, and we will create a node. In the node, what we have to do is we'll give the name as a node, and coordinate we will select at a 0 to n, because in our table it will contain a multiple records. Okay, and dictionary table will give the name of the table from which we are going to take the data. Okay, and click the add attributes from the structure, and here we'll select the all the field except the mandate field, and click on OK. Okay, so now we have added the new nodes and attributes. Okay, just check and activate. Okay, so now what we are going to do is we will design our first view. Okay, so in the first view we are going to add the UI element as a table. Okay, so for that, okay, so now I'm in my first view. So okay, so now we have to add one table here. Just right click on this root element, or you can directly drag and drop from the left side. You click on the insert element. This element, just write, give the name as table, and here we will give name as a emp table. Okay, and click on the OK. So now when you will click on OK, as you can see here, the table has been table has been added, but as you can see, it doesn't contain any visible column. Okay, so we just need all the column also, right? So for that, what we need to do, we just need to create the binding. Okay, but how we can create the binding? First of all, we just need to map the context. Okay, from the component controller to the view. Okay, so as you can see here, this is the view. So what we will do, we will just do the mapping. So for the mapping, we have to just drag and drop on our context of the view. Okay, so now as you can see, all the nodes on the nodes and attributes are added in our view also. So check and activate. So now click on edit. Now go to the our layout. Again go to the layout. Okay, so now here what you have to do, just right click on the table and click on the create binding. Once you click on the create banding, you have to select the context whatever we have mapped from the component controller. So you select the node and click on OK. So now as you can see, when you will click on the OK, so as you can see, you can find all the columns over here. Okay, just check and activate. So now here we have to give the name for our column, right? So just double click on it. So we'll give the heading for our column, the proper heading, so that we can identify easily. EM, EMP ID. Then for the second, what we have, first name, right? So give the first name. Then what we have last name, last name. Okay, as you can see, the name is getting appended over here. Okay, right? Then what we have fourth column as a country. So for the header, we'll give as a country. So after that, we have a city. So give the name as a city. Then what we have a phone number with the name as a phone number. Okay. Then what we have email. Okay, that's it. I will check and activate. So now we have done with our heading. Okay, so now we have added our table. So now what we will do, we will add one more button. When we will click on the button, the table will get appended to this the data will get appended to this table. Okay, so for that, just right click on it and click on the insert element, and here you have to select as a button. I will click on the get button. Okay, okay. In the property here, we will give the name as a get data. So save. Okay, and as you can see here, we have one action, right? So if you scroll down here on action, just right click on action and we'll give the name as a get detail. So it will create the event handler. Okay, so click on the OK. Just check and activate all the thing whatever you have done so far and activate. Okay, okay. So now you can see we have added the UI element as we have added a table, UI element and a button. Okay, so what now to do, when we will click on the button, so with the data will get will come inside this table. So for that, what you have to do, we have to just implement the logic for this action. Okay, so as you can see in the action, so it has the one event handler, right? Get action detail. If I double click on the icon, it will navigate us to this particular method. So we have to implement the logic for get records. Okay, so for that, like, so here what we will do, we'll write the data. We'll define the internal table as employee type standard table of what is the name of the table, employee data. Okay, and we will fill in all the data from ZEMP data in, into table LTEMP. Okay, then if size var c is initial, I'm not giving any where condition. Okay, I'm just giving the all the data whatever we have in our custom table. Okay, sort LTEMP by emp id is a field. Okay, just click on the pretty printer, check and activate. Okay, so now as you can see, we have for this button get detail, we have written the logic logic to extract the data from the employee table to the internal table. Okay, but how we can display this introduction of us this data into this table? Okay, as of now, the data whatever we have in this as of now we have just retrieved the data in this internal table. Okay, but now we have to just bind this data to this UI element. So for that, what we can do is we just need to click on this code wizard. And here, as you can see, the option called set, and that is a table operation. In the context, we will select as a one node and click on the OK. So when you will click OK, it will auto generate some code. Okay, so and in this code, what you have to do is you just need to just change this. You just need to change this lt node with your internal table. Okay, that's it. The check and activate. Okay, so now we have almost done with our coding part. Okay, so let's check the output. So before that, we just need to create the application. So just right click on it, create called WebDimper application. Give the name for your application as employee data. Click on OK. Okay, so now what we'll do, we will just execute our application. Okay, in order to see the output, just click on here, there. So click on the execute. Okay, so as you can see here, okay, so now as you can see here, let's open our website in a web page, and as you can see here, we have a blank data. Okay, so now when we will click on the get, here is we have a button. Once you click on the get data, it will retrieve all the data. Okay, so let's see. Click on the get data. Okay, so now as you can see here, we have all the data right in this table. Okay, so this is the easiest way you can append the data to the to the table.
If you like this video, then press the like button below. If you have any doubt, then write me in the comment section below. If you want to learn more about a app, then visit to my website www.learnasapapp.com. The link is also given in the description. And please subscribe to my channel and press the bell icon to get notification about my next upcoming videos. Okay, so friends, bye, signing out.